Hi friends, there is a saying, failing to plan is planning to fail. This is very true in the UPSC prelims preparation. Guys, most of the students who fail to crack the prelims preparation even after putting a lot of effort are those students who are unable to plan their preparation. Guys, you all know that UPSC syllabus is very vast. You need to read the static books, you need to read current affairs, and then you need to solve a lot of mock tests. So it is very important for you to have a detailed plan which will tell you what you need to do and when you need to do. Guys, because even if you do the right thing but at the wrong time, that is not going to give you the optimum result. So in the next 120 days, if you want to use your time optimally, if you want to optimize your preparation, if you want to optimize your resources, the time, then you need to have a concrete plan. Guys, in this video, I'm going to discuss with you the last 120 days plan which I have made for you for the prelims 2024. The plan is going to start from 26th of January. Guys, before I start discussing the plan with you, let me tell you, I have some presumption. Okay, so I am presuming that whoever is going to follow this plan, he has already given one reading of all the standard books. By standard books, I mean the NCERTs and one reference book for every subject. For example, Lakshmikant for polity, Spectrum for history, like that. So if you have done one reading of all the standard books, then this timetable will help you to crack the prelims 2024. Guys, I have divided the day into various slots. You can see here I have divided the day into various slots. So what I have done is that I have divided your 120 days, last 120 days into 3 phases. In phase 1, what we are going to do is that we are going to revise one reading of last 1 year current affairs, of that subject. Along with that, we are going to link it to the static books also. Let me show you how. So guys, for every subject, I am going to give you Optima notes. What are Optima notes? Optima notes are 1 year compilation of last 1 year's current affairs of that subject, where I have integrated the static part of those current affairs topics which were there in news from that subject in the last 1 years. But along with that, reading the Optima notes, what we are going to do is that in the first round, we are quickly going to revise our standard textbooks also. For example, for polity, it is Lakshmikant. So you can see here the first, in the first phase, we are starting with polity and we are covering the polity Optima notes. I have divided the polity Optima notes into various sections. For example, constitutional framework, federalism, then parliament and state legislature, executive, judiciary. So we will allot one day for every section. We will allot one day for every section, and we will cover that section in the entire day along with the standard book, which is the M. Lakshmikant, respective chapters of M. Lakshmikant. So we will do an integrated study. You can see here I will be giving you in my Telegram channel. Okay, my Telegram channel is by the name Ask Santosh Sir or Optimize IAS. You can join the Telegram channel every day in the morning at 5 a.m. Every day in the morning at 5 a.m. I will be giving you the targets, what exactly you need to cover in that day. So you have to cover all the important topics from the Optima notes on that topic from the Optima notes. And what I'm going to do is that in the night I'm going to help you solve all the PYQs on that section on that day. Before we end the day, we are going to solve the PYQs also on that subject. So what you are going to do is that you are going to read all the current affairs on that section on the day. Then you are going to link it to the static books the same day, and before you finish the day, I am going to help you solve all the PYQs. So in the Telegram channel, I will be helping you solving all the PYQs on that topic, or you can buy a PYQ book and you can also solve all the PYQs on that section that day itself. Before sleeping, what you can do is that you can practice few CSAT questions. You can practice few CSAT questions every day. You can buy Arun Sharma book. You can buy Arun Sharma book for the CSAT practice. As far as CSAT is concerned, in the Lakshya, I am giving you entire CSAT concept lessons. Entire CSAT concept lessons. So more than 50-60 hours of concept lessons I am giving you. You can use that concept sessions, and you can every day you can practice some CSAT questions from this Arun Sharma book. Okay, so every day you can devote 1 hour to CSAT, so that when the exam approaches, you will not have that tension that you may flunk in the CSAT only. So guys, what we have to do is that along with this, along with the reading of Optima notes, what you have to do is that you have to solve the Lakshya static test. You have to solve the Lakshya static test. You can see here Lakshya NCRT test, then Lakshya Advanced 1, Advanced 2 test, and then there is Advanced Governance test also. So you can see here there are 4 tests of polity static. There are 4 tests of polity static, which is amounting to around 400 questions, Every day we will be solving around 10 MCQs also, 10 PYQs also, okay, in the Telegram channel, or you can use any PYQ books to solve 10 to 15, 20 questions every day. So you can see here easily you will be solving around 600 to 700 questions, in 1 week, and then when the entire polity Optima notes, entire revision is over, you have revised one reading of Lakshmikant along with the Optima note, which is 1 year compilation, you will take the polity Optima test. What is polity Optima test? Polity Optima test is 100 most expected question for prelims 2024 from polity. So what I have done is that I have prepared a list of important topics after analyzing the last 1 year's current affairs, and I have framed probable questions which can come in the UPSC prelims examination from the polity subject. Guys, last year I was able to predict around 50 questions in the UPSC prelims examination using this technique. What I do is that I analyze the last 10 years of the PYQs, and then I link it to the last 1 or 1.5 years of current affairs, and then I make a list of important topics on which UPSC can ask questions, and I cover all those important topics in the Optima test. Guys, as a part of the lecture series, I will be also giving you those important topic list on which I am framing questions, so that you can read those topics in depth. So guys, like that we are going to cover each and every subject in the first round. So you can see here, first round, if you complete in 1 week, what you are going to achieve in 1 week, if you follow this timetable, you are going to achieve what? You are going to read last 1 year's current affairs of polity. Along with that, you are able to solve around 700 questions. Along with that, you are going to solve 100 most expected question of the polity. And guys, what I have done is that 1 to 2 hours every day, I have allotted for, okay, exclusively for current affairs, monthly current affairs. Guys, because sometimes what happens that you are reading polity entire day, sometimes you may get bored. So 1 to 2 hours you can devote for monthly current affairs. So guys, you know that we publish the PPP. We publish PPP 5 top most questions of current affairs of that day in our website. So I have compiled all the PPPs into one PDF, and I'll be giving you PDF, and for every month we will be also giving you one current affairs test. So what you have to do in this afternoon time, you can allot every day 1 hour or 1.5 hour or 2 hour maximum to revision of this PPP. So there are 150 questions of current affairs, and then there is 100 question from the monthly current affairs test. So around 250 questions of current affairs. So you can see here, every week you are solving around 1000 questions. So there is no dearth of practice. And the beauty of this, okay, 250 questions, beauty of these 250 questions, 115 PPP and 100 in monthly current affairs, is that all these 250 topics are important expected current affairs topics on which UPSC will be asking questions. Because guys, you know, most of the questions which come in the prelims examinations are motivated from the current affairs. are motivated from the current affairs. Guys, most of the candidates who fail in the UPSC prelims examination is because they are weak at current affairs. They have not read current affairs. So guys, if you follow this timetable, you can see every day afternoon I am focusing on current affairs, 2 hours current affairs every day, and for every month I am giving you around 250 questions of current affairs, which is the PPP and the monthly current affairs. So guys, like this we will be covering every subject. In the first round you can see history. Guys, history again, you see there are 1 2 3 4 5 6, around 6 tests in history we have, so 600 questions, plus we have around 300 PYQ, so 900 questions, plus you have one history optima test, which is the most important expected topic of history. For example, how do I know which is the most important topic of history? So guys, I have analyzed last 10 years, last 20 years of the PYQs, and from that I have deciphered, I have discovered the trend, the pattern of asking questions in the UPSC prelims examination from the history section. For example, guys, this year we are having 100 year of the Gateway of India, 100 year of Gateway of India. So you can get a question on what? The architecture of Gateway of India. So art and culture question you can get like this. Or this year is 100 years of what? Okay, Vaikum Satyagraha, like that. I have analyzed and I have prepared a list of important topics and questions which I will be using in the history optima test. Guys, last year I was able to predict 4 questions in the history. 4 questions is the history. Generally people are not able to solve questions, they are struggling. Guys, do not worry. In history also last year I was able to predict the Pumpuhar question. No one in India, I can challenge, I can give an open challenge, if you have followed any initiative in the country, you might not have seen the Pumpuhar question, whereas I had given Optima cards, I had given Optima questions, I had said that this Pumpuhar question is going to come, and exactly the same question came in the exam. Like this, guys, we are going to cover all the test, NCERT test and advanced test, and along with the history, you can see here, along with the geography, Optima test for geography. Then similarly you can see here for science, similarly for here IR schemes and indices. Here I would like to tell you guys, what you are going to get is the best notes on IR and science and environment. Guys, generally if you see, what is happening is that many of the students, they are struggling in environment, they are struggling in in IR and science and tech, because most of the questions in this section is coming dynamic. So do not worry, I will give you the most comprehensive notes on environment, on science and tech, and on IR. I can tell you this will give you an extra edge over your competitors, So guys, you can see every afternoon I have given you some current affairs targets also. Okay, so like this we will be finishing the first round. You can see here we are finishing the first round here. Okay, around 23rd of March. So in 1 month, we will cover all subjects, okay, all subjects one reading. So after 1 month you will have the confidence that I have gone through the last 1 year's current affairs, and I have linked it with the static also, and I have gone through the static books also, and I have solved around 500 to 600 static questions plus 100 top most important questions of that subject I have already solved. Along with that, you have been revising the monthly current affairs also in form of the PPP question and in form of the monthly current affairs questions, and I will be giving you every month which are the topmost topics which you need to read. Guys, that again you can see here, after 23rd of March we are starting our full length test. So you can see here every week we have one full length test. And guys, you have one CSAT test also if you are part of Lakshya. But I would recommend people who are struggling in CSAT, please, okay, buy some good books on CSAT, okay, CAT level books, and practice more number of questions. Guys, I have scored very high marks in the CSAT also, and I have cleared CAT also way back. So I can tell you CSAT is all about practice. The more you practice, the higher are chances of you qualifying. So guys, what I have done is that in the second round, you don't have to, okay, read the basic books. Okay, what we will focus on only important stuff. You can see here we will be revising the important from the important books like Spectrum. I'll be giving you exactly the important topics which we will be doing. Again, you see we are doing that. Okay, the same thing we will continue the second round. Okay, same thing we'll continue the second round, guys, and we'll be revising all the Optima test. We'll be revising all the Optima test in the second round. And guys, this will be completing, second round will be completing somewhere around, you can see here 11th of May, somewhere around 11th of May. And then from, you can see 13th of May we will be starting with Optima card revision. Optima card revision, guys. Okay, so every year I publish around 300 to 400 Optima cards. Okay, maximum you can see 500 Optima cards. These Optima cards are on the very expected and important topics. These are flashcards on very expected and important topics. You can see in my Telegram channel how I was able to predict a lot of questions using those Optima cards. Whoever has seen those Optima cards in the last week, guys, let me tell you, on the day of exam, at 7 a.m. in the morning, whatever cards I have shared with the students, out of that, on the morning 7 a.m. on the day of exam, 5 questions directly came on the morning itself. Okay, just before you are entering the exam. So these Optima cards are pictographic cards which will boost your memory of recall, which will boost your power to recall. So this will be the last week revision. Last week revision will be the Optima card revision, and we will be revising all the full length tests. We will be revising all the full length tests. With this, okay, we will be ready for the prelims examination on 26th of May. You can see if you follow this timetable, then you will be revising around, okay, 1000 question, around 1000 questions you will be able to do that. And guys, if you do this 1000 question and analyze those 1000 questions, because the idea is revision and analysis of the test also. So I have given a sufficient time for revision and analysis of the test also. Guys, definitely your chances of qualifying the prelims examination will be very high. So guys, we all have to make a commitment that from 26th of this month, okay, till the prelims examination 26th of May, so 120 days, okay, we are committing ourselves to excellence. We are committing ourselves to excellence. We are going to crack the prelims 2024. Guys, let me tell you, last year the cutoff was only 79 marks, and I was able to give in this, okay, last year Optima series, last year lecture series, I was able to give you more than 50 questions. So if you follow this, plan, this year also, lot of topics which I will be giving you, lot of questions which I will be giving you, lot of Optima cards which I will be giving you, directly it will come in the exam. And guys, you can go and you can see the proof last year. You can see the proof last year. Lot of topics I had predicted, lot of questions directly, like the cobalt question, the DRC question, the Congo question, then all the mapping question, the Somalia mapping question, every topic was already given to you, and the same question came, the Kivu question, same question came in the exam. So this year also I will be with you the entire 120 days. So I want from every one of you at least a commitment of, okay, 8 to 10 hours, 8 to 10 hours from the 120 day timetable starts from 26th of January. Please do subscribe to the lecture. Please do subscribe to the lecture if you really want to give your best. Guys, you have to think like this, that I want to give my best. Okay, don't bother about the result. Don't bother about the marks. Just you think that I want to give my best. I can tell you that this timetable, if you follow, then you will be able to give your best. You will be able to give your best. Why? Because we are focusing on important stuff. We are focusing on current affairs. We are focusing on a lot of practice, and we are continuing. You can see 1 hour I have given for what? Again, daily current affairs. Daily current affairs, DPN, 1 hour, and daily PPP. 5 questions I am giving you. So 1 hour I have given so that you keep on reading the current affairs. You don't leave the current affairs. Okay. So you can see strategically I have given 1 hour here also. Strategically I have given 1 or 2 hours here also, so that your daily current affairs is also going on. So every day in the channel I will be giving you important topics of current affairs of that day. So guys, with this, okay, I would like to end the session here. Guys, just I want to tell you, okay, from my experience of cracking the 6 prelims, guys, the last 120 days can really make or break your chances. So if you are willing to give the best effort, then you can cover up. If you have not been able to put effort in the last 6 months, do not worry at all. Don't be have that burden that I have not been able to read current affairs in the last 6 months, I have not been able to follow test, I have not been able to take any test, I have not been able to read books. Don't worry. If you are willing to sacrifice the next 5 months, you are going to reap the benefit. With this, I would like to end the video. Please do like this video if you like that timetable. If you want this timetable, the link is given in the description. Please do have a look at this video. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care.